All right, let's call the meeting of the Water Department for November 12th to order. Minutes of the previous meeting.
Move to approve as written.
Second.
Moved and seconded, we accept as written. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Purchase orders.
You have a list of 4 items on the list there. Pretty much everything is routine for both this time of year and the lab heater. So, yeah, everything's for this time of year.
All right, any questions on the purchase orders?
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, moved and second that we accept the purchase orders as presented. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, the section meeting dates.
This is for the Indiana section of the AWWA section meeting. It'll be held Monday, January 27th through Thursday, January 30th. Just need to know who the board members will be attending. I know Dave never goes, so we can kind of get this set up so we can get advanced membership cost, which will save us $60.
I can't make it.
You can.
No, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I can't make it this week.
Okay. All right, so you want these in as soon as possible or next meeting? Or?
If you can give me a call if you want.
Okay.
I have to give you a call. What are the dates?
27th.
January 27th, which is a Monday through Thursday, January 30th.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we go down on Monday. Normally, that's a travel day down, and then the actual meetings are Tuesday, Wednesday, and then half a day on Thursday, and be out of there by 10 o'clock Thursday morning.
Okay, request for meeting date changes.
Yeah, I'd like to, since in December, our Tuesday meeting, the 24th, falls on holiday. So I'd like to move that to the prior Thursday, December 19th. Gets us away from the holidays a couple days where we can get stuff sent out and mailed. Plus, it also has an important person on vacation the next week, so I'd like to have a little time at home, if you don't mind. And then the next request is for January, just moving both meetings up 2 weeks. One, it would get us a little bit closer to the meeting date of our second meeting in December then. But then for Tuesday the 21st, we'll move that one up since it's not interfering with our conference. And then February, we'll go right back to our normal second and fourth Tuesdays.
All right. So we're moving it to Thursday, and you'll let...
everybody will be noted on that, so.
Okay. All right.
Any issues?
Issue with that?
No issues here. Motion to accept as is.
I don't think we need a motion on that.
Well, just the agreement. Yeah.
All right. Department business plan.
Okay, every year we update our business plan. This year there were changes both in staff and board members. That's all been updated. I'm going to add another page to this. It'll be page 23, and then page 23 will move to 24. Yeah, I'm just going to list larger expense items that will be coming up this next year. We have not done that in the past. Basically, the paint exterior on the Hitchcock Street tank is going to be added, and then the inspection of the water intake lines. We haven't had that done for a few years, so we have money set aside in 2 funds for those, but I think it's something that we should just note in our business plan.
Okay.
What color is the Hitchcock tower now?
White. We'll keep everything the same.
Yeah.
And we won't have the issues with a decal like we did on Carroll Ave. So.
There's a Facebook foo-foo about that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Well, it's all over now.
Yeah. So anyway, take a look at it, and then also in the back, you'll see our capital items that we want to complete. A lot of this stuff is carryover from year to year, only because we don't either have the funds on hand or it's not important that we get them done, but some of these things are listed in the master plan. Just some of the things that I'd like to see done this next year in our capital improvements. Replace and upgrade the telephone system. We've been having issues with that. I don't know whether it's in the modem areas downstairs on the rack with electronics, or it's just seen its age. We've had this for maybe about 10 years now, so everything with electronics kind of changed, and you got to update it. The other thing is with the Cisco system that we have, they do not take care of a small business. You got to have at least 100 phones or more before they'll sell you a system. So Cisco is no longer in the running, and it's been a good phone system. It's just that we're having issues now.
Do you have the changes highlighted, or?
You can look under 2020 here.
I mean, throughout the business.
No, it's just on the list on the back. On the back here, Kenny.
Yeah.
It's
No, I
they're
saw
listed.
that.
Yeah. No, they're not inside there.
Okay.
So basically, it's just listed as we normally do on an annual basis. Couple things of note here. Although the corrosion control system has been approved, I did add that because the money will be expended next year on this. I also put in $250,000 if the county gets that water line going up underneath 94 back to 421. That's a good deal for us to expend some money on that and assist. We're going to gain some customers, but it's going to give us the latitude to grow the system south off of that system later on. So it's a benefit for us. On here, you'll see the $200,000 again for the tank painting. That's going to come out since I'm going to put it in that other category. So that'll change this a little bit as far as cost goes. It looks like we're only looking for one new truck next year, and which is a good thing. And then we got everything else kind of spread through the system over the next 4 or 5 years. So take a look at it, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those. And then again, starting with the operating forecast for 2020. This is not really a budget, it's a forecast. It could vary up or down. It's just the way utilities work. So take a look at those. We're pretty much on target with what we're going to do. So I mean, it doesn't change drastically, but you almost have to have a crystal ball when you do that. So,
Do you take an average? How many years in the past? I always
normally,
wondered
yeah,
about that forecast.
That's what we do. You can take an average of 3 years and then you add a little bit more to it just to be conservative. I'd rather show them a little bit high than not so much, but Chris has been pretty good for just starting off. I think he's got a pretty good feel for doing stuff like this, so I'm comfortable with it.
I do too.
Yeah.
After spending that time with them and they explained it to me.
Yeah. So, again, it could vary. Something could come up that we're not used to or unforeseen, so it throw things off. But I think for the most part, it's a good plan. It's something we started about 15 years ago and updated every year, so it gives some guidance to everybody.
I had a random question.
Okay.
Who paints the water tank? A company or somebody of your own?
Yeah, we usually have to have that bid out because it's $150,000 or over. I think we'll be in pretty good shape if we have the same. I'm sure the same company's going to bid this again. But
One, too?
what's that?
Maybe another company too? Not
Well,
the same?
yeah, anybody. I mean, we'll post it, we'll publish it for bid, and whoever comes in with a lower bid that's qualified to do it can do it.
Yeah. Where do you publish it? Around this area?
And we'll put it
all
in the dispatch.
in the news
And
dispatch?
then, well, it comes out of South, or, St. Joe.
St. Joe.
St. Joe, Benton Harbor area, the paper does, so. They'll have it listed up there in Michigan too, so. And we'll have
that's
to publish it
interesting.
twice.
I think Gus, does it go out around?
That's what I was
Filter house?
No, no. Well, we just do it locally. We have always just done it locally, and then it goes into a. There's a. I can't think of the name of the outfit, but they'll see who bids these things, and it does go out to other places. But we don't have to send it. They'll send it out. It's like a clearinghouse type.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it goes to Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, yeah.
They see it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Chicago or Illinois. Just.
And then the engineers, they also have a list of different contractors we send it to. So.
All right, you want to discuss this next meeting for approval or
The next meeting.
the business?
I'm sorry. I guess I didn't understand what you said. Yeah, well, we can discuss it and approve it at the next meeting if that works for you.
Okay. Everybody got their homework assignment? All right, anything while we got them? All right, bad debt list.
Yeah, and the one, it's about the fourth one down on the list. That's the old Eagles building. That was where Brown Mackey College was.
Yeah.
There was a water leak in there that developed, and
Oh, wow.
then they went belly up, and then Holiday Properties took it over. So it was after this happened before Holidays took it over. So we can't get any money out of them, but it's been fixed and the leak stopped, and so that's it.
All right. We'll take a motion on.
Motion to approve the bad debt list dated November 5th, 2019 for bookkeeping purposes only.
Second.
Motion a second that we approve the bad debt list for bookkeeping purposes only. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, old business.
Still waiting for an Army Corps of Engineers permit for the Strebelarn ditch out on Highway 20 and an easement from Jupiter Realtor on that. Once we get those two items, we'll be able to get going on that project and get that wrapped up. Haven't heard anything on the trucking outfit yet, but I think that's going to happen. Other than that, we're moving on.
Are the asphalt plants closed now?
I'm gonna guess they are. Yeah, unless it gets up over 40 degrees, but to start those places up, it costs them a fortune. So, unfortunately, Franklin Street may stay as a one-lane north and southbound
That's what I was wondering.
through the rest of the winter.
How did it get so far behind?
It's well, I don't know that it's that far behind. It's that somebody should stay on top of these contractors. If it's been awarded, they got to have a date of cutoff. It's got to be completed at a certain date. Or if it can't be completed at a certain date, they can't start the project until the following year.
They just started any time, day or night. I mean, you could, they just,
Yeah.
my point is sometimes they threw up barricades willy-nilly.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, people were not, there was a 5-car accident across from Meyer the last time they changed.
Yeah, and I
It was like on
understand
a weeknight, it was awful.
they're starting a project out there on Village Road now too, and
I know.
eventually that's going to be tore up through the winter time as well, and it's just it's not my project, so I can't.
I know. We're just
I can't say
talking.
anything about it, but to answer your question, I think you're right.
Sorry,
I think
can't
they're going to be
help myself.
closed.
Okay.
Sorry.
Any other old business? Any new business? Any public comment? Any comment from the commission? All right. I'll entertain a motion
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Second we adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.